Imagine looking up at the night sky, seeing the planets align in a rare formation. At first glance, it might seem like a beautiful celestial event, but there is more to it than what meets the eye. Every planetary shift carries energy that influences life in ways that are often unnoticed. The upcoming alignment on February 28 is not just an astronomical occurrence, it is a shift in the energetic field that affects emotions, thoughts, and opportunities. The way you feel, the choices you make, and even the direction of your life can be influenced by planetary movements. When planets align, their combined force creates changes that ripple through both personal and collective experiences. Some may feel a sudden urge to make a decision they've been postponing, while others might sense a shift in their emotions without understanding why. These changes are not coincidences. They are the result of cosmic forces interacting with human energy. The key to making the most of this event is awareness. Instead of letting these energies pass unnoticed, recognizing them allows you to adjust your mindset and actions in a way that aligns with the universal flow. This planetary alignment presents an opportunity for reflection. It is a moment to consider what has been working, what needs to change, and what direction to take moving forward. Whether in personal relationships, career paths, or emotional well-being, the energy of February 28 can act as a signal for necessary adjustments. Ignoring these signs could lead to repeating the same cycles, while being mindful of them can help create better outcomes. This alignment is not about forcing changes but about recognizing and responding to the natural shifts that are already taking place. A planetary alignment occurs when several planets line up in a specific order, intensifying their influence on the Earth. While these alignments happen at different intervals, each one carries a unique impact based on the planets involved and their positions in relation to one another. This event is not about superstition or prediction, it is about understanding the energy that moves through the universe and how it interacts with human consciousness. The alignment on February 28 will bring a combination of planetary forces that can create an increase in clarity and sensitivity. Some may notice heightened emotions, while others might experience a shift in their thought patterns. This is because planetary energy works on a subtle level, influencing the way the mind processes information and responds to situations. Even those who do not follow astrology may find themselves feeling different around this time, sensing an unexplainable shift in their daily experiences. The way planetary energy manifests varies from person to person. Some may feel a boost in confidence, while others may feel the need to slow down and reflect. The key is to pay attention to what is happening internally. If thoughts seem clearer or certain emotions feel stronger, these could be signs that the alignment is influencing personal energy. Instead of dismissing these feelings, recognizing them as part of a larger movement can help in making more intentional choices. This alignment is not about creating change out of nowhere but amplifying what is already present. If there has been confusion, it may bring clarity. If there has been hesitation, it may create a push toward action. If there has been emotional heaviness, it may signal what needs to be addressed. Recognizing this influence does not mean overanalyzing every moment but being mindful of the shifts that are taking place. By doing so, it becomes easier to navigate decisions and emotions with a greater sense of awareness. This planetary event is not about waiting for something external to happen but about noticing the internal shifts it brings. When the mind and emotions align with the energy of the moment, it becomes possible to move forward with a sense of direction rather than uncertainty. The alignment of February 28 is not just about celestial movements, it is about understanding how these movements affect daily experiences and using that knowledge to respond in a way that leads to better outcomes. The planetary alignment on February 28 consists of several celestial bodies coming into position, each influencing different aspects of life. These planets do not simply align in the sky, they interact in a way that affects thoughts, emotions, and external circumstances. The specific planets involved determine the nature of this shift. Some bring clarity, others intensify emotions, and a few create opportunities that may not have been visible before. Each planet carries its own energy. Some represent action, some influence communication, and others affect stability in personal growth. When they align, their combined force creates a shift that can be felt in different areas of life. This alignment has the potential to bring a sense of urgency in making decisions, reevaluating priorities, and recognizing patterns that need to be addressed. The way this plays out depends on individual circumstances, but the energy remains consistent. It encourages awareness and the ability to see situations with a new perspective. The effects of this alignment will not be the same for everyone. Some may notice a strong pull toward making changes, while others might feel an increase in emotional intensity. The key is to observe these changes without resisting them. If thoughts seem clearer or unexpected realizations occur, they are not random. They are part of the shift this alignment brings. Instead of dismissing them, acknowledging them allows for better decision-making. The movement of these planets also affects interactions with others. Communication may become more direct, and conversations that were previously avoided might come to the surface. There may be moments of heightened sensitivity, making it important to be mindful of responses and reactions. This alignment is not about forcing changes but about recognizing the shifts that are naturally occurring. Being aware of them makes it easier to navigate situations without unnecessary confusion. This alignment is not just about external events. It also affects internal awareness, making it easier to notice thoughts and emotions that are often overlooked. There may be a stronger sense of clarity about personal goals, relationships, and the direction life is taking. Some may find themselves reflecting more deeply, while others might feel an urge to take action on something they have been postponing. These shifts are not random but are part of the energy this alignment brings. Spiritual awareness may also increase. There could be moments of sudden realization, where answers that seemed unclear before now make sense. This is not about looking for signs but about noticing what is already present. The way thoughts and emotions respond to this energy can reveal what needs attention. If there has been hesitation about a decision, this alignment may bring the clarity needed to move forward. If there has been uncertainty, it may highlight the next step without force or pressure. This period is also a time to be aware of personal energy. How thoughts are directed, how emotions are processed, and how interactions unfold can all be influenced by this shift. If there is a feeling of being more sensitive or more aware, it is not without reason. The energy of this alignment supports self-awareness, making it easier to notice patterns and make adjustments where necessary. Some may find themselves questioning past choices, not in regret but in reflection. This is not about dwelling on what has already happened but about recognizing what can be done differently moving forward. If certain thoughts or emotions feel stronger, they are not appearing randomly. They are surfacing because they need attention. Acknowledging them rather than ignoring them allows for better decisions and a clearer path ahead. This alignment is not about expecting immediate change but about being aware of the shifts that are taking place. Observing thoughts, recognizing emotions, and making mindful decisions can help in navigating this period without unnecessary confusion. The energy is present, but it is up to each individual to decide how to respond to it. The planetary alignment on February 28 has a direct influence on emotions and interactions with others. This shift can bring certain feelings to the surface, making it easier to recognize what needs to be addressed in relationships. Conversations that were avoided may come up naturally, and emotions that were suppressed might feel stronger than before. The way these moments are handled will determine whether they lead to clarity or unnecessary conflict. This period may highlight the need for better understanding. Some may notice a stronger connection with those who support their growth, while others might see patterns in relationships that no longer feel aligned. It is not about forcing decisions but about being aware of what is becoming more obvious. If communication feels different or certain topics come up unexpectedly, it is part of the energy shift taking place. Paying attention to these moments can provide insight into what changes may be necessary. There may also be an increase in emotional sensitivity. Some may feel more affected by words or actions, while others may experience a sense of detachment from situations that once held emotional weight. These shifts are not random, they are signals that something is adjusting on a deeper level. If emotions feel overwhelming, taking a step back to process them before reacting can help in navigating this period with more clarity. This alignment is not about creating problems in relationships but about revealing what is already present. If there is harmony, it may strengthen. If there are unresolved issues, they may become more noticeable. Awareness of these changes allows for better decision-making without unnecessary emotional reactions. Recognizing these patterns can make it easier to move forward with confidence instead of uncertainty. This planetary alignment also affects career paths and financial situations by bringing clarity to professional goals and financial decisions. There may be a stronger awareness of opportunities that were previously overlooked, or a realization that certain paths no longer feel right. Some may feel an increased sense of motivation, while others might recognize the need for a different approach to their work or financial planning. This is a time when certain efforts may show results, while others might reveal the need for adjustment. If something is not progressing as expected, this alignment may highlight where changes are needed. Instead of resisting these insights, acknowledging them can help in making more informed choices. The key is to observe what is coming into focus and respond accordingly. Financially, this period can bring a clearer understanding of spending habits, investments, or future planning. If there are decisions to be made regarding financial stability, this alignment may create a sense of urgency to address them. It is not about making impulsive choices but about recognizing what needs attention. If there is a feeling of uncertainty, taking time to analyze the situation rather than reacting immediately can prevent unnecessary setbacks. For those considering career shifts or new opportunities, this alignment may provide the clarity needed to make a decision. If doubts have been present, they may feel stronger now. If an idea has been waiting for action, this may be the time when it becomes clear whether to move forward or reconsider. The way these energies influence career and financial matters depends on individual circumstances, but the common theme is increased awareness. This alignment is not about creating sudden changes but about making existing patterns more visible. If there is something that requires attention, this period will highlight it. The way these insights are handled will determine whether they lead to positive progress or unnecessary stress. Recognizing what is being shown and responding with a clear mindset can help in making better decisions during this time. The planetary alignment on February 28 creates a shift that affects personal growth by bringing awareness to thoughts, behaviors, and decisions. This period may highlight certain patterns that need to be changed, making it easier to recognize habits that no longer serve a purpose. There may be a stronger desire to set clear goals, make necessary adjustments, and approach situations with a new perspective. This shift is not about forcing change but about becoming aware of what is already happening. Some may notice a shift in mindset, making it easier to focus on what truly matters. Others might feel a need to step away from distractions and reassess priorities. These realizations are a response to the energy of this alignment, creating an opportunity to improve areas of life that have been overlooked. There may also be moments of reflection that bring clarity about past choices. If certain experiences keep repeating, this alignment may highlight the reasons behind them. Recognizing these patterns can help in making better decisions moving forward. Instead of ignoring these signals, acknowledging them allows for a clearer understanding of what needs to change. This alignment supports self-awareness, making it easier to notice areas where progress has been made and where adjustments are still needed. If something no longer feels right, it may become more noticeable. If there is an opportunity for improvement, it may stand out more clearly. Paying attention to these shifts and responding with a practical approach can help in making steady progress. The effects of this planetary alignment are not always obvious at first, but there are certain signs that indicate its influence. One of the most common signs is an increase in self-awareness. Thoughts may feel clearer, and emotions may seem more intense than usual. These shifts are not random but are a result of the energetic changes taking place. Another sign is experiencing sudden realizations about situations that once seemed confusing. Something that was difficult to understand before may now make sense, providing a clearer direction. This may happen through thoughts, emotions, or external events that bring attention to something important. Some may notice changes in their daily routines. Certain habits may no longer feel necessary, while new interests or goals may become more appealing. There may be a shift in focus, making it easier to prioritize what truly matters. These changes are a reflection of the realignment happening on a deeper level. Another sign is an increase in emotional sensitivity. Reactions to people and situations may feel stronger than usual. This is not a coincidence but a response to the planetary energy bringing emotions to the surface. Being aware of this can help in handling situations with more understanding instead of reacting impulsively. These signs are an indication that the alignment is affecting personal energy. Recognizing them can help in making decisions with more clarity. Instead of resisting these shifts, observing them allows for better responses. This period is not about making drastic changes but about understanding the adjustments that are already taking place. Planetary alignment on February 28 creates an energetic shift that influences thoughts, emotions, and decisions. To make the most of this period, being aware of these changes and responding to them with a clear mind is important. One way to do this is by focusing on thoughts and observing how they shift during this time. If certain ideas or realizations become more noticeable, they should not be ignored. Paying attention to these mental shifts can help in making more informed decisions. Another way to align with this energy is by maintaining emotional balance. This period may bring moments of heightened emotions, making it important to stay mindful of reactions. Instead of responding impulsively, taking a moment to process thoughts and feelings can help in handling situations with clarity. If emotions feel overwhelming, taking time for reflection can provide insight into what needs to be addressed. Setting clear intentions can also help in making the most of this alignment. If certain goals or plans have been uncertain, this is a good time to reassess them. Writing down priorities and making adjustments where needed can provide direction. If there is something that requires action, taking small steps rather than rushing into decisions can lead to better outcomes. Another way to stay aligned is by being aware of external influences. Conversations, interactions, and unexpected events during this period may bring insights that were previously overlooked. Paying attention to these signals can provide clarity on what needs to be prioritized. Observing how situations unfold and responding thoughtfully can help in navigating this period with a clear sense of direction. The planetary alignment on February 28 brings a shift that affects thoughts, emotions, and decisions. This period is not about making drastic changes but about becoming aware of what is naturally coming into focus. If certain patterns or realizations become more noticeable, they should not be ignored. Being mindful of these shifts allows for better decision-making without unnecessary pressure. This alignment is also a time to observe how external situations unfold. Some interactions may feel different, and certain opportunities may become more visible. Recognizing these moments and responding with clarity can lead to better choices. If something feels more important than before, it is worth paying attention to. The key to going through this period is awareness. Thoughts may shift, emotions may feel stronger, and external situations may bring unexpected clarity. Instead of resisting these changes, observing them and making mindful decisions can help in handling this period with confidence. Recognizing what needs attention and responding with a clear mind allows for steady progress without unnecessary confusion.